Hey, Aquarius. Welcome to your September read, or I always do more than once a month anyway. Welcome to your current reading, everything that you need to hear, see, feel, and know so that you can take that next step in your life towards your manifestation and get the emotional, mental clarity so that you feel good, get moving towards what you want, and feel good in the process. If you are ready to meet your spirit guide, I will put a link. There's a link in the description, and I'll try to put one in the upper right hand corner for you to download that for free. And if you would like your own personal recorded video, I'm opening those up for a short time. I'll put a link to that in the comment section. Actually, I'll just do it in the live comment area right now. Don't always have those open, but you can get one now. So if you're watching the replay, just click on the live chat area to grab that link. Okay, Aquarius, it looks like in the past energies, you're definitely focused on being more emotionally fulfilled and emotionally satisfied. Um, and it kind of just looks like your family life and being happier is taking up more of your focus right now. And Aquarius, it's as if you're actually like willing to put an energy and effort to feel better. And I think that that's like a new thing for you. It's you're willing to put in deliberate focus to start feeling better and have more like emotional fulfillment and contented family life. Um, it does kind of look like that's coupled up a little bit. The fear of money card is coming up, but I don't think that you're in fear of money in terms of like being able to pay your bills and your rent and just like basic survival. I think it's there. It looks like there's a fear of bad money decisions that you think may not give you the emotional contentment and fulfillment that you like. So it's almost as if you want to start making better decisions so that you can have a better family life. That's interesting. So that was your energy of the past. Let's go into the now. This is an interesting read, Aquarius. And I'm gonna read the energy and then I'm gonna pull some advice cards. Um, it looks like in this current moment, there's just like there is sadness, and there's living in your head. And it honestly feels like you want to be like done with that. You want to just be completely done with, I can't keep living in this anxiety state in my head. Because you got the 6 of air as the end of the current energy, which is that's where it's things that like that was a bad segment. It was a difficult situation and we're now moving on. So it's kind of like when you're moving on after sadness. So it's almost as if you're like, okay, come on, universe, come on, God. There must be a different way to live life that isn't so full of sadness and anxiety in your head. Um, okay, and so now the 10 of water card wants to speak to you guys. Is that it's really more about like being willing to put energy and effort like into friends and family. It's saying like keep up the working out, keep up the working on your physical body so that when you have an impulse to like visit family or go hang out with someone, your physical body has the energy to do it. And it kind of looks like when you ask the question of what's the point of going to go watch that movie, it's just going to be another boring movie, or like what's the point of going to that dinner? Sure, two of my cousins will be there, but everyone else I won't really know there, and it'll just be boring speeches. It's like that's the actions that will get you the emotional fulfillment you're looking like, not any money moves. The money moves is just something to like occupy your time and isn't going to get you what you want, but it's the recognizing the value of like driving the 2, 3 hours or 30 minutes, whatever, even if it's a long drive to maintain that relationship with family so that that person feels supported. So the person's like, oh, someone showed up to say hi. Oh, I'm cared about. Um, that's what's going to ultimately get you out of your head and help you feel more emotionally fulfilled when you do kind of go over to the neighbor's house and, hey, how can we help? Or like, although it's really focusing on family right now, or like inviting family down to visit, even if you guys don't do anything, even if they just like stay at your house, they have breakfast with you and then they go out and maybe hike and do whatever they do during the day, but then at night they come home. It's like just having that companionship and that new energy and someone new to talk to is what will bring you a lot of your emotional contentment and satisfaction right now. Because going into the future, well, it just kind of looks like Aquarius, like you're stuck between like a rock and a hard spot. Like you genuinely have something going on in your life right now that's not fun and enjoyable, and that is like challenging information that requires a lot of your focus. So since it is taking up a lot of your like energy, your mental focus, your emotional focus, and enjoyable. Um, and it's kind of recognizing that this is more of an advice card right now, that there's just a little bit of being frivolous with like your mental energy. And like instead of going back and beating yourself up for what you did in the past, can you deliberately catch yourself when you're doing that, which will take some effort and energy just to catch yourself when you're going into that headspace, and then switch it to, I get that that's what I did in the past, and I get that that's what happened in the past. And now I'd like to find ways to connect with people. And now I'd like to find ways to have more companionship in my day to day life. I want to be guided towards that. What's something I could do today to enjoy being around people and saying hi to people? And then if the answer is gym, then just start going to the gym in time that will roll out into more. If you can follow that advice, you got the Knight of Fire as the outcome, which is, it's a card of action, it's a card of feeling passion. It's just like a forward, it's like that, I don't say like that spark of life, but I want to say it's going to just help you feel like, oh yeah, this is the fun part of living life. That's what like all your energy is being guided towards right now. Okay, so do you guys have any more advice for Aquarius? Okay, Aquarius, you got to like stop. Essentially, stop putting your mental focus on, was it fair? Was it right? Was it wrong? Who's right or wrong? Because that's preventing you from taking action, from doing enjoyable stuff. Like, well, why would I go on a vacation with so and so when they did this 5 years ago and that wasn't right and they haven't apologized for it? And my spirit guides are loudly coming in going, do you see how that's preventing you from like taking a trip? That's preventing you from having fun and connection. And the card is really screaming at me saying, it's not about right and wrong. It's not about here's what they should have done. They didn't do it. I'm therefore not going to hang out with them. It's about just recognizing that you don't need to like be on the same page on every little single thing that happened to have like an emotionally fulfilling relationship with someone. It's not needing them to apologize every single time your feelings get hurt, right? Because do you want a relationship where you're just talking about your feelings all the time? And like, wait, when you went to the kitchen and didn't offer to see if I wanted anything, that hurt my feelings and made me feel unloved. Like, do you really want that? Like, that would be every day, all day. You didn't hug me right when you walked in. You didn't do that. Like, that would be the relationship, right? Or it could just be oh yeah, I do like hugs. And it's like not needing the other people's every little micro action to be like focused on loving you, because sometimes they got to focus on work. Sometimes they got to focus on what would make them happy, right? If you can get out of that right or wrong, they did me wrong, you got the Chariot card followed by the Queen of Fire. So it's kind of like you will get some ideas for some action in your life. You will get some ideas for like, I can go do this, I can go do that. This would be fun. And then you'll just be like enjoying with the person instead of, well, 5 years ago, they didn't appreciate when I bought them this. So I'm not going to buy them anything again. The new you would look more like a, yeah, I guess I was a little disappointed that I didn't get more appreciation for that thing that I bought them. I certainly know that I would like more appreciation going forward in the future. Um, so hey, I'd love to buy this for you, but I gotta admit, like, I'd like some appreciation for it. because you'll at least be drawn to action again with the Queen of Fire as the outcome. And the Queen of Fire, yeah, I mean, it's an upgrade from the Knight of Fire because the Knight of Fire is the one who's like feeling passionate and taking action. The Queen of Fire is the one who's enjoying the passionate life. So you'll definitely feel more fueled for life when you have things to look forward to and people to connect with. All right, Aquarius, that was an interesting read. Give me some questions, give me some comments below. Let me know what's going on for you. And if you do want to meet your spirit guide or to book a personal reading, the links are in the description, the live chat. And if I remember, I'll put it in the upper right hand corner. But there's definitely links abound for all of it, or just write a comment. I want the link and I'll get it to you too. Love you guys lots. Have a good week.